at all types of the day and night. And I'm
Yeah.
like, fucking Gotham City, bro. Gotham City was the last place where it was just nonstop fucking chaos.
Yeah. It's insane. Okay. We are live now. All right. Welcome everybody. Episode 2 of my live stream series I'm doing. TCI, the collector interviews. This is episode 2 with the big bro, Fett's frequency. Sorry about that. And if you're not familiar with this, this is where I interview collectors all over, get to know more about them and everything. And yeah. This is episode 2, and I'm glad to have Feds here and everyone watching. Would you like to say something?
Hey man, I appreciate you for having me on. And I'm glad you're reaching out and doing your thing and you're doing something you're passionate about. So I appreciate you for just having a guy on.
Yeah, definitely, bro. For all of you watching, Feds was the one who inspired me to do this because he does these interviews and spotlights on his channel, and definitely check him out. His channel is in my description below, so make sure subscribe to him and check out those videos as well as other content that he has.
Appreciate that. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Salute, Tim. Salute.
Timothy.
My bad. I don't know if we're supposed to acknowledge the comments or not.
No, it's all right. We can, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Before you got into collectibles, all that good stuff, what kind of person were you?
I don't know if you want that answer, because I gotta be real with you. I lived, even now, this might sound kind of douchey, but I lived like a life outside of my house more so than when I lived inside of it. So, I mean, I guess that's the most politically correct answer I could give you, But I used to be all, I mean, as soon as I got out of high school, bro, I went into the Army, and then after some life, challenges for a few years, kind of back to back, I kind of just began to work like crazy and shit, and just began to do a bunch of typical like shit that you think you should do whenever you become an adult, and not doing the things that you want to do whenever you become an adult. So that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, I get you. What got you into collecting?
I was finally ready. I was finally happy with like who I was, and not that I wasn't this happy, but I think I was putting off doing things, and I don't think other than Funkos, and even that, like, if they only had one line of DBZ, I would probably just have that one line. If they only had one lines of stuff, I would still have it. I wouldn't know if I would necessarily call me a collector or not. I would just have it, and it would just so happen to have accumulated a collection. That's how I see it. So it's not like I go out and be like, well, I want to get this for my collection so I can have a collection. It's more like, that's dope. That would fit with what I already got. And I guess the word that people use is a collection. So that would fit in my collection of stuff. But, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think I'm a collector, but I don't think like I've ever been in it to have a collection, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, definitely. Did you ever think today, you would have like this giant room of collection stuff, all these collectibles and everything?
I thought it was a possibility, but like anything, it kind of was. It was over time. Like I'm just kind of looking around the room now, and it's just like a lot of this stuff just came over time. It wasn't, I mean, I might get like a baby haul, or I might, if I get a bunch of pops, it's pops that like is a new wave. So I was able to get them all for like $6 or $5 a piece in total, and then like trying to kind of make a deal on them, and then I'll get a bunch. But I never thought that it would be so many, just because I didn't never buy so many. I didn't buy in bulk. I would buy a wave if it was new, or I would just buy that one or two. So
Oh, yeah, definitely. Speaking of collectibles, Funko Pops in general, what attracted what how did that attract to you?
well, I was talking about it. I tell this story quite a few times, and that goes to how memorable it was for me. But I would see Pops kind of all over back in 2014, 2013, somewhere around there. And I kind of just didn't get them like at all. I just like, okay. But then I was at a convention in 2015, and even before then, I think I had seen one I wanted. But I was at a convention here in my state, and I was on the sales floor, like the big expo floor, where they got people selling posters and collectibles and all that kind of stuff. And I was just walking around, and I was looking for my cousin, and I turned, and then I thought maybe I saw him, but I locked dead eyes with the WWE Sting pop. And I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't know they had." Oop, my bad. I didn't know you're cussing her, but I said, "Oh snap! I didn't know they had that." You know what I mean? So I instantly just like gravitated towards, because Sting was the first wrestler I ever saw on TV. Like period.
Yeah.
Like Sting was that dude, and he always will be for me. So whenever I seen that, I was like, "Oh, I gotta go swoop that up." And then I found out they had Spider-Man, and then the DBZ and Flash, kind of all in one time span. And since then, I've just been trying to get them all. At one point, I had all the Flash Pops, like everyone, and now I have all the DBZ Pops except for the Arlia. But I got that Lazy Youth Arlia, so it helps out a lot, my guy. You should invest in some Lazy Youth customs.
Yeah.
But yeah, or Pablo Picasso, he got some hot shit too. But so yeah, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Do you see yourself collecting Funko Pops in another 5 or 10 years, or do you think at one point you're gonna stop?
I think this is a quick, and I hope it's gets a smile out of somebody. I think the world will have been blown up before I stop collecting Funko.
Wow.
Now, you can say, well, damn, he gonna be collecting a long time, or the world gonna be blown up in a couple years. So you can think of that however you want, but either way, I'm gonna be collecting Funko for as long as I possibly can. Like I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, even if everything wasn't nothing, I would wait for the Arlia to finally drop in price, and then I would scoop that up too. You know what I mean? And I would sit happy, fancy in my room until the meteors crash to Earth. So
Yeah. So speaking of Dragon Ball, is that like your main line to collect?
actually, probably yeah. Well, no, so I think I have more Spider-Man pops. But I mean, Spider-Man was my main line. That's the line. Okay, so how it started for me is I was kind of collecting everything. So I was collecting all the Marvel, all the WWE, all the DBZ, all the Flash Pops, and I was collecting all the Jokers. And then I was getting like the Naruto's, the Digimon, because those are like, I would just get Naruto, just him. So I was just getting like small lines of stuff that I could maintain over a while that I really liked. And then after a while, I kind of let go of the WWE. I let go of the Flash. I let go of all the extra Marvel characters, and I pumped that back into kind of getting more DBZ pops and Spider-Man stuff. So I've been in the game since like 2015. So I've been collecting for a while, I would think. So, I wasn't there whenever they first started, but I'm not like totally new to how things are, but stuff has changed with Funko for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of Funko, how do you feel when they do the same pop over and over? Like they do glow in the dark, metallic, or flocked of the same pop. How do you feel when they do that?
Okay, so when you ask me that, it's different for people like me that view it in not just the fan aspect. So I'm in school right now for business management. So when you say that to me, it's like I think they're losing more money whenever they give us the common, the chrome, the flocked, the glow, the diamond. Am I missing anything else? Like what else is there? Metallic. So whenever they do all those things, I think that they're losing out, and I think we all are losing out. And no, I don't like that. And business wise, I don't think it's smart. But also with that, I do understand why they do it because for them to keep making different modes, it's rough whenever they're trying to surprise and please a huge fan base. But my thing with that is I don't understand with businesses like so places like the WWE, places like Funko, maybe even the NBA, like mostly entertainment type things. If you tell them you want something, most of the time they'll pull teeth and do a slow walk into giving you what you want because they want to extract more money from you. So back in my day, what's up, Lancey? Good morning, my guy. How you doing?
Morning, bro.
So like back in my day, right? So they would give you the Game Boy, and then you had Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
on each one of those, you had different Pokemon that you can only get on those games. So you had to
yeah.
get all three of those if you wanted to get all of the Pokemon. Well, even after you get all the Pokemon, you don't even get nothing from it. So it was like it's kind of one of those assets of toy collections, like real toy stuff. So they have I think like the X-Men Legends things where it got like the whole figure, but it has like an arm, a leg, and a shield for Cap, and you got to collect the other figures to get all of that special Cap. You know what I mean? They just doing that to milk you into getting more stuff. So it's just like I get why they do it, but it's like a fine line you got to walk, and I think they abuse it too much. So what's going
No,
on?
yeah, definitely. So, RGB. No, speaking of that, you say Funko does it to milk everyone from their money. Do you think most of the time it's bad, or some of it right?
Now, so that's the thing. I like whenever they do like a common and then they'll
Mhm.
do the metallic. And then I like when they'll do the common and then do the flocked, if it makes sense. But that's the thing. So they made a flock Squirtle. I don't get it. They made a
Yeah,
flock Charmander. That's a lizard or a dragon. I don't
yeah,
get it. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's certain stuff like that where it don't make sense. But where now I think they starting to catch on to it and where they broke the mold and what I am truly excited for, and I'm gonna keep talking about. What up, old woke sage? How you doing, brother?
Sage.
So what I like what they just doing now is that 10-inch metallic glow Shinron. Now you're
Yeah,
breaking the mold, and that's what I appreciate. So what I appreciate of these are the 3 to 4 things I like about Funko, right? The likeness of characters is more spot on than mostly any figure I have seen in a long time. And I know they don't always get it spot on, but I think a lot of times we get a little picky, but rightfully so. We spending our money. Second, the surprise of how they deliver them. You know what I mean? I like that. I like the action pose. You know what I mean? I like whenever they do that. And then I like whenever they do give us what we want and it's rare. It's like a rarity. So it's like if you're going to do a glow or something, my thing is you're going to have to go the route that they did the Chalice Collectibles, Vegeta, where it was a chase glow or a chase metallic and then a glow exclusive. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only way I'm down. You know what I mean? Like I'm tired in doing the 1 in 6 chance for a common and then just the metallic. Like I'm over that. Like if they keep doing it, I'm gonna just have to drag my feet on getting them because I know now like pops aren't gonna skyrocket how I think they will or how it used to be really rather.
No, yeah, definitely. Now, when you collect Funko or any other things like statues, um, do you consider them as collectibles or some of it toys?
So I consider them collectibles at all times until somebody that's super sensitive or takes the toy stuff way to the head in any format, whether it be the toxic or untoxic uh, groups or channels or people, whatever. Like whenever people start doing that, I'm gonna have to break it out. Like it's just toys. Like I can't do this with you. But as far as you talking about my love and my passion, it's a collectible because a collectible is something to me that retains a little bit of value. You got like it's meant to go with a set of other things. So it's certain criteria that makes a collectible a collectible. You know what I mean? You can't make one line of a beanie bag and be like, "Oh, this is a collectible." I'm like, "But it's just one." And you ain't never gonna make nothing like it ever again. Like, is it a one of a kind collectible? Then I understand. But to be honest, most time it's just a knick-knack thing that people try to pass off and say it's a collectible. But
Yeah. Well, I'm
what's
not.
up, Knock? Oh, Knock, what's going on, bro?
Now, what are some of your favorite places to buy? You know, your collectibles from, like in store, or what kind of online place which do you like to buy from?
Mm. Well, first off, AJ, Knock, Woke Sage, Timothy, I want to open some damn cards tonight. That's what I want to say first. Second off, to answer your question, I kind of like all of them, except for I've been having actually. So I like Galactic toys now for everything except for Funko. I don't really like Chalice, and Surpriser, and I know people's gonna like try to hate, but big. I have a log of invoices that I've had with Big Apple, and other than pre-ordered stuff, which I've only pre-ordered something one time and it was years ago, I've never had any problem with Big Apple collectibles. None. You know how much of a problem I didn't have? They thought that they didn't send me something and they did, so they sent me it again and I ended up getting two of them. And it was an exclusive. It wasn't no. It was back when the Go Tanks exclusive was a lot, like 30 and 35 and 38. They sent me two of those. So I've never had any problem with Big Apple, but I like Big Apple, Box Lunch. Hot Topic is probably my favorite. I love going up my Hot Topic. I love Hot Topic being is always reasonable. Like I feel like everybody always got a great chance of getting a chase with the boxes and all that sort of thing. So I love all the actual retail stores. Some of the fun ones though that people I think really hate is Walmart and Target. But it's just like I like it. I like the randomness of like, is it gonna be in here today? I got
No,
it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Something about that fiend mindset that you be like, oh, I like it. But I don't like the wasting gas part. That's the
no,
part
yeah,
where
true.
it's like I'd rather wait to make sure I know it's gonna be there. So that's why I like Target because most of the time they be on that game with most of the stuff. So
No, yeah. Do you think sometimes it's worth the drive, especially that you're wasting a lot of gas?
yeah. You know why? Because I've blown a lot of money on stupid stuff. So to me, money is money at this point. Like the world about to blow up, bro. I could really care less about money. I'm about to make
Yeah,
sure my rent paid and blow that shit. I don't give two fuck. I'm gonna try and look out for people. I'm gonna keep trying to do dope stuff with y'all and on the channel, and that's what I'm on right now. Like, the world is on some crazy shit. What's going on, Century, bro? Appreciate you for subbing to the channel. You should sub to my guy AJ. J Rod, what's going on?
Let's see. Besides Funko, what are some of your favorite other lines to collect, like statues or like it's just like any type of memorabilia?
Well, I can show off some stuff. So you already know what we own right now, and to me, this is collector stuff. I have some cars over here I could show, but we getting the card stuff right now. This is what we own. So, I got some boxes here. I was just showing you that we trying to. Oh, I got these packs right here. Yesterday I pulled a God pack. Yeah, AJ with the pack. So I got the cards. I'm a video game. So that's how I truly began any of this is the I've always wanted to have all the video games I collected as a kid and then the ones I missed out on because we didn't have money like that. So I didn't get every game I wanted, but I got enough to keep any kid happy, but it wasn't, I'd never say I had like a stack. I could say I had like maybe 7 at one time, like for one of my own personal systems, and that's the GameCube. So right now I'm collecting on the 64, the GameCube, PS3, Sega, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, the Switch, all the PS systems. So, because I got all those. So, that's what I'm into. My brother Funko Cop, me and him gonna be doing a live build, and he been getting me on these model kits. So here go one of them. Here go another one right here, the Broly. And these is all sealed. I haven't even gotten to these yet. Madam, can you bring me my Omega Mon right there? So I got this one. I'm probably be building this Saturday with him. This for Greymon, and then she about to bring this.
That word Greymon is sick.
Yeah, so yeah, bro. I'm thank you. So and then this right here, and I actually got this. Yeah, this Omegamon is War Greymon and Metal Garurumon fused. So I got both of these from Galactic Toys. So that's what I'm saying. And then here tomorrow, I got a package from Mandrill Toys, a little Spidey sensation in there. So,
man, you definitely got some heat right there, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's what I love. I'm just be real with you. I used to pump all my money into girls, drinking, crazy amounts in gas, all sorts of drugs that's not even weed related, not like heroin and meth, but like, your brother did acid one time, not even once, like a few times, shrooms, like I used to live a whole different other life, so and that was just me dealing with stuff and coping with stuff and just trying to be somebody that I wasn't. But I was doing something in the middle of that and playing a lot of sports, but it kind of beat up my body. But that's what I did in place of collecting stuff. And whenever I realized I had to slow down with life and I wanted to make the room I live in my most entertaining thing that I'll probably see every day on a consistent basis, that's whenever I started to be more happy. I listened to this one dude, he got a little phrase that say make sure you clean your room and shit. And I did that like mentally and spiritually and like, the whole sappy stuff, but I really cleaned up my actual room, and it wasn't just coming in and I was just using it as a space where I slept. I actually enjoy where I live. Not that I ever hate anything, but I had no problem with the stay at home order, bro. None. Because I was doing that anyway. Like school, this YouTube, trying to find the work and doing all that stuff. Like I was doing that anyways. Like I didn't need the permission of another. I wasn't codependent on another job. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to find a way, I think, even with all this stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'm glad that you're not, like that anymore. because
It wasn't
all that.
necessarily bad. I don't judge the people that live that life still, or even my own life. I learned something from that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my thing is at the end of the day, it's not what I wanted to do. And I feel like as I'll do anything I should be allowed to, as long as I'm not hurting nobody or even really kind of truly hurting myself. But I wasn't doing any real drug that's going to kill me. It was just like I was just living a lifestyle that I didn't want, and it was just kind of wild. And it's just like you got to be objective to that, even though you feeling some type of way and stuff. So it's not. I don't want to down anybody in the process or even down myself. It was just like, what I mean, like the awakened sage. I became woke to my own stuff, not the government or nothing, but my own self. So that's what it is, bro. I didn't want to cut you off, but I just,
No, it's fine.
I appreciate where I come from, bro. I don't hate myself. I hate things that I couldn't prevent, and I maybe regret those things that I couldn't prevent. But other than that, the stuff I did and the life I lived, I appreciate it. It was fun at the time. I got stories, so
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I
At
appreciate
least,
you on the comments though. Real shit.
at least mostly everyone, we all had a bad life, or we went down the wrong road, but we just get through it. Like myself, I've been through a lot myself, and like I'm just glad I'm at this point in my life. Don't really don't feel about depression a lot anymore. Like, cause when I started my channel, it made me happy because I got a lot of love and support because I love pushing my content out there, what I collect from Funko Pops, Marvel Legends, Transformers. It just made me real happy, and like that depression state of mind is like definitely leaving for me.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's all like I was talking to somebody. I was just like, I know it's kind of sad to say, but it's like I replaced one kind of thrill of mine for another. But it's just like at least I could say this is something I genuinely wanted to do. Like I know people grow up from kids, and even as kids, we all into different things. It's not always toys and video games for a lot of kids. So when you grow up, you either go further from that or you drift into it somehow. So how we get to how we get is, what I mean, the beautiful thing. And it's just like my only thing is just like just do. That's why I told you when you were starting this, don't worry about these damn IG groups, man. Don't worry about these damn subscribers. Like, don't sweat it like that. Like, if we know we on YouTube and we want to do the work and get subs and all that stuff, well, obviously, if you're on YouTube, you have some sort of passion for wanting to do this because it's not just what I mean? No, I don't think not many people had a clout to just get on, turn on the camera, and then the money and the promotions and the shit that'll get you by so you can live the life. Like that's why I'm in it. Well, I was telling somebody earlier, I was like, bro, I'm here to have some dope experiences, meet some dope people, do some dope ass shit, and then make enough money to keep my house held down. That's why I'm on the YouTube. That's why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, one of the main things I've been doing is just sitting here connecting with people. So just keep doing what you've been doing because, bro, whenever I was starting, I wasn't doing half the stuff you was doing. I felt like I had to do everything on my own and push out all this content and this and that. And it was just like I felt like I was going about the wrong way and not enjoying it as much as I needed to. And the more I started to enjoy it, the more shit just start going the right way. You know what I mean? Like you can game plan to boost the numbers, but don't sweat them.
No, yeah, definitely. Like myself, like I told you, I'm not gonna trip out these subscribers or views. I just want to put my content out there and show everybody
Yeah,
what
bro.
what I love. What my passion for collecting and everything.
Oh yeah. That's why I did, and that's exactly why my channel was not based off of collecting, and it's still not. Like that's why it's not like I know a lot of, and I don't criticize y'all for do because at least y'all know where y'all line is. I don't know how to stay in my lane when it come to enjoying life. Like I like sports, bro. I like actual podcasts that has nothing to do with collecting. I like freaking it's art, you know what I mean? Like painting and stuff. I like all sorts of stuff that has nothing to do with collectibles. So I don't know how to stay in my lane, and that's what got me into doing my own channel. I want to talk to y'all. I want to meet the people that don't got the stuff I got. You know what I mean? Because life would be pretty boring if I went to everybody's house and they had the exact same thing I did. I was like, it'd be dope after a while, but then like, I wish somebody had something different, you know. You know what I mean? That's why I started the Card Collector Chronicles, because like if we all pulling packs, somebody bound to pull some fire. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? The other episode just proved it. These men pulled 3 Brolys in one round, and they was all hollows, and they was all different. I was like, see, this is why I'm here. I just wanted to be in the room when this happened. This is why I'm here. So like, shout out to the people that's in the FCS and CWO and all them people is dope. And if you in it or not in it, just try to connect with people. You know what I mean? Even if you don't connect with the inner circle of collectors on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, just enjoy that shit, bro. Enjoy that shit. Cheers to the people downstate.
Yeah, like myself, you know, I feel like if I never done my channel, I wouldn't have the chance to meet you.
Oh, we probably met on Instagram, bro, but probably so. I get what you're saying, though. You wouldn't have met and done the things you would have if you hadn't. But that's the thing about going on the ledge with this shit. Like, if you know, like it's anything in life, you know what I mean? I tried, like I was once again, I was talking to my lawyer, you know what I mean? I was just like, you got to be able to pull a lesson from everything, man. You have to. Just not because of anything other than the fact that you just want to learn, you know, you just want to have that information. And my thing is if I was too scared or too brash to want to listen to myself and then 3 or 4 other people telling me that I need to start doing that card collector shit, none of us would be like trying to get on it as much. Even if y'all would have, I wouldn't have been a part of that, and I would be missing out on experiences. And it'd have been like, you foolish, bro. You could have been enjoying the same fun that they into, but you didn't because of why, really. And then it's just a bunch of excuses after that. And I don't want to keep living that life, you know. Like that's why I'm into the stuff I'm into, because my thing is I actually went to the weight room. I actually know how to play basketball. I actually know how to hold myself. I actually know how to cook and clean, and like I know how to live a real life. So if anybody feel like they got something to say to me, I highly suggest that you say that to my face. But you can go ahead and keep my name in my mouth behind my back in the shadows, because that's helping me too. So either way, it's a plus. I won't be mad at you either way. But it would be dope if we all could be cool together. That's just
yeah, definitely. Because you know that's what it's all about, you know, just like, you know, having all these people around you with the same interest, like this big community that we have going on, like, you know, I don't want to start into some shit, but like, you know, we have our good people, and then, you know, there are some bad people.
I mean, but that's with anything, man. We can't get caught in that. And even the bad people, maybe they don't mean to. And that's what I figured it is with a lot of stuff. It's so much lack of communication going on. I'm done quick to like call somebody like a bad person because I don't know the whole story, or I don't know the context, or like maybe they was having a bad day, or maybe they just had a mistake. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? But it's just I get what you mean, but it's just like I think those people kind of will oust themselves eventually in the end, because soon your circle will slowly dwindle down, and if you just keep biting everybody that's trying to be cool with you, it's not gonna be that many people left. And you see, Lamsey just said it too. He said, "Yeah, bro, I legit joined FCS to connect with people. There are barely any Aussie collectors, but now they're starting to show up."
No, yeah.
J-Rod, always gonna be haters no matter what you do, so may as well enjoy what you do. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm not even worried about that. Like, I want there to be haters. Like, please come give me all the thumbs down, all the negative comments, because you're just gonna tell me what you want on the channel. You're gonna be stopping by to give me the view anyways. You're going to be telling me what I can do right to fix, you know what I mean, what's going on, you know what I mean? So it's and some people just going on literally to complain. And if they want to do that, I fully support their right to do that, even on my channel. I don't. It's not that deep to me, man. Like literally, bro. Let me tell you a story real quick, okay? Me and my lady, we was going down to a city that's 30 minutes away, and I was leaving my apartment edition, and I'm going to this video game place because that's gonna be my next video I put out. You know what I mean? My next video is gonna be, you know what I mean, I this dope game store, bro. And I'm excited to go down there, and I'm leaving and I'm kind of running around trying to find the mailman because he's got 2 packages and some cars on deck and stuff. So I was trying to catch up with him so I could leave. Leaving the edition, some dude is just inching out. My car's coming, he just inching out. He gets this close and almost hits me. So I was like, are you fucking stupid, bitch? Like, what are you doing? So he then decides to make it a big deal and try to get into a whole like pursuit thing with me. And he got out of his car. And like, I didn't even interact with this dude. I just kept trying to drive. So it wasn't even like, you know what I mean? Like it was that deep. Like I had things to do, you know what I mean? So, but then this dude, right? So then I go around the corner literally, and we ended up seeing each other again, but he was going this way and I was going that way. This dude does a U-turn and follows me up the street.
Wow.
So then he's signaling for me to get over so we can get out and what? Him fight me and lose because I'm not gonna lose, or he gonna try and pull out a gun. But either way, it ain't the time or the place, and it's not that deep. So it's just like it's just shit like that you come in contact with. It's just like, bro, you know, like I didn't expect this, you know. So
Yeah, that's definitely crazy.
yeah, that just happened this morning, bro. Crazy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know, definitely he was like he was the one who wanted to start some shit.
Oh yeah, bro. Like it was a lot. It was just like he made a driving error. He felt like I shouldn't have said anything, even though he almost probably hurt somebody because I was actually going a speed and he was just pulling out. So it was either my vehicle's gonna get messed up or that, and I was gonna get hurt with somebody else in the car with me because he didn't want to wait 2 more seconds for me to pass him. You see what I'm saying? And then whenever I said something, because we all stopped, I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, excuse me, Mister Man, I'm terribly sorry that I was driving." You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do at that moment? Well, you look over at him in any fashion you would like, without saying you're gonna kill the man, and be like, "That was fucking stupid," because it was. Even if I had done it, it was stupid. You don't then try to hunt me down like a huntsman and try and come for me because you made a driving error, my friend. So that's what happened. But I didn't entertain him, bro. I just kept it pushing. I went down and got some dope footage and got some cards, bro. Speaking of which, whenever I was at the game store, I picked up these beauties. That's how I got these, my guy. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got them cards if I'd have gotten some fight with that moron.
Yeah, true.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, because if you did, you know, you were just gonna be in a bad mood and then go back home.
Oh yeah, bro. I was already in like a rocky mood, so it was just like I was trying to understand that I was upset, and I wasn't trying to go and be overly upset. But it's just like, bro, what can you do? What can you do? Just try and be cool about it, I guess.
Yeah, just continue living your life the way, or go on about your day the way you were where you were gonna go and everything.
Right. Get it out, AJ. It's all right, bro. Words is tough, my guy.
Yeah,
words are tough. No worries.
You know, I love what you do on your channel. Like, what inspired you to do a YouTube channel? You know, besides like, trying to meet other people, or like what really inspired you to do it?
Well, that's the thing. Back in 2015, me and my cousin actually started to do a podcast, and we was getting real, like it was crazy. It was like really weird. We had got on like one of those like platforms like Westwood or Podcast One or something like that. It was one of those things, and we was uploading our stuff, and we was like in the 50s and 70s, and then we got in the hundreds, and then we got like in the high hundreds, and then we had a bunch of thousands, and then like we was doing really good, and then the whole like platform had shut down. So therefore our podcast had shut down for a while. So then we was figuring out what to do, and it took us a while to like migrate fully over to YouTube. And when we did, it was just like kind of a clusterfuck in a way. And then we wasn't doing it like we needed to. So like it was just a lot of stuff. And I felt like in order for me to salvage, you know what I mean, doing what I want to do, and you know what I mean, having somewhat of a relationship with my cousin still, just like kind of going my separate ways, and like not doing what I wanted to do, but more or less doing it on a consistent basis and trying to improve on it, because that's what now I'm just a freak like that. You know what I mean? Like if I used to work at Lee's Famous Recipes, so it's like my town's version of KFC. You know what I mean? So I used to work there, and I used to take real pride in my chicken. I was also in the Army, and I took pride in my platoon. You know what I mean? I was also this and that and that and this. So I take pride in a lot of stuff. And whenever I suck at it, I don't like that I suck. Like deep down, an enragingness like gets on me, because it's just like I don't want to suck. And then, you know what I mean, that just motivates me to like do really good with stuff. So that's why I kind of broke off and did my own YouTube thing, because it was like I want to do it more often, and I want to get really good at it. And not saying that he wasn't. So I guess that's kind of painting him in a different light, but it was more so I want to do this on a consistent basis, and I want to reach out and, you know what I mean, do what I'm doing now. And I don't know if I could have at the time with him or not, you know. So that's what it was. So I've always had the thing to do it for a while. So a lot of, and that's what kind of kills me. Like I've had my Instagram and been collecting and posting pictures before I had a YouTube, and that's been for years. And a lot of people kind of popped up after that and was doing stuff. And I was like, I didn't even know people cared or anything like that. So I guess that's something I can do on top of my podcast. So, and that's how I just kept doing stuff. It was like, oh, I didn't know people was into this, so I could do this too. I didn't know people was into this, I could do this too, because this is also stuff I'm into. So most of the time it's stuff that I'm into that I didn't know other people was into. And then there you go.
So from that point, like who were the first people you met? Like Dark Sage or Frenzy or
Dark Sage, Lampsey were the first two people I met, and Lampsey didn't even have a YouTube yet, and I didn't even know that. I had just met him on Instagram. But Dark Sage and Lampsey were the first ones. And then I kind of just started meeting people. It kind of just all happened at once. Opay, Marvelous Pops, King Mav, obviously Russ. I've been talking to Russ just as long as I've been talking to Lancey and them. Frenzy, I met I think 2 months ago, and me and him been like ever since me and him been talking. It's like every time I talk to this dude, it's like I went to school with this guy or something. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's kind of just been all Dr. All Might. So it's just a lot of people, and I hate that because I hate that question because I never remember everybody until later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whenever so in like challenge videos I've had where they like, what YouTubers do you watch that are also Instagrammers or some shit like that, and it would be like, oh man, I really need to get a list ready for that one because I don't want to leave nobody out, because it's a lot of people I like to support, you know what I mean? And eventually I met J Rod and stuff like that. So you know.
Definitely. Like, it's just amazing, when
Lampsey just said it, bro. My bad, I didn't even cut you off. He just said, yeah, people don't realize we go way back, man.
No, but like to me, it's always a good time when you meet people for what you love to do, post on your Instagram or your channel. Because there's a lot of great people that you just have a common with that you just become like best friends or become like
Yeah.
bros like more than friends, just like brothers.
Mm-hmm. For sure, bro. Yeah, definitely. All the time. Yeah, and I mean, it's more like-minded people outside of your bubble and circle than there is inside, unless you have that magnet to you or the notoriety to where people flock to you. But if you going out to just bump into people and you never know what's going to happen, what I mean, it's a lot more people that is cool and like-minded like you are with the stuff you like and the passions you have outside of your state and outside of your circle and outside of your country. In the case of me and Lampsey, what I mean? Like it be times where like this, bro. Like I just be wanting to call Lampsey. Like me and him give each other so much fucking shit. And I love it because I'm gonna just be personally honest with you. I don't think I can joke with anybody in this community or like the collectors the way I joke with Lampsey. Period. I just don't think so. And not saying that they don't exist, I just haven't met them quite yet. And I'm not saying that y'all can't take a joke, and I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying me and Lampsey say some fucked up shit to each other, bro. And it's just like, even if I say, like, I will say some crazy ass shit to my lady, and she be like, and don't know if I'm kidding or not. You know what I mean? So I get that a lot. But my boy Lance, he know anytime I say some fucking stupid shit, he already know without a shadow of a doubt it's a joke. Like there's no time to process like was he kidding or not. You know what happens, AJ? As soon as I say some slick shit, he trying to think of some slick shit back to say. See, look at in the comment. That little damn rascal, right? It's people like him, people like Funko Cop, Dark Sage, Frenzy. You like the little brother of us all trying to, trying to make your own sort of mark in the, not trying to be in nobody's shadow and do your own thing, but you the younger one. So, but them, and Knock, my boy Nakama, like I could tell, me and him got a real like, because I like people. So I used to be real quiet and reserved, kind of like you is, a little bit like lazy is, and stuff like that. And life changed me. You know what I mean? Like just life did me in. So now I'm not as quiet and reserved, but my boy Nakama remind me how, because he just that cool fella, bruh. He just that cool fella in the room. Like he like the Fonz. You know what I mean? The Fonz. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the Dave Chappelle in the room. Some wild shit must be said. So, you know what I mean? So
especially when it comes with the Jordan and LeBron debate.
don't start. Why you do it? See, you an instigator, AJ. I realize that. You done put me and Lancey on the channel. See, we gonna start coming after you, bro. You done put us on like 3 live streams together just so you can see us go at each other neck. Bruh. Lampsey, I'm on to him, bro. Lampsey, don't follow the breadcrumb, bro. Don't follow it. He just wanted to bring up the LeBron and Jordan debate again.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want you and Lampsey to start shit, but I'm just saying, because it always goes back and forth between you two and every other like live stream or video.
Man, I can't do it, bruh. Yeah, see, look, Lancey. Lancey said he milked it, bruh. Look, we his cash cows, bruh. He know we need to go on the road and do this, but we do this for the general public for free because it be genuine. This sucker right here trying to milk us for everything we worth. The nerve.
Oh man.
If you want to views, AJ, I'm sure we can get Lampsey to strip on a pole with a LeBron mask on and get you all the views you need. You ain't got to get me to go on my brother's throat. We already be at each other's neck already. See, you know what I mean? He the Cain to my Abel. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna kill each other. Look, hey, look. Lancey said you can't even look at the camera, bruh. He said, see, I'll strip with LeBron mask on. I don't mind. See? That's what LaQueen fans do. LeBron sexuals. That's what they do. They dress up for their man. They dance on the pole. AJ, you heard me, bro. Don't be scared of Lampsey. Don't be scared of Lampsey.
I'm not scared of Lampsey.
Don't let him infiltrate your mind.
I love Lampsey.
Well, that's one of us.
Oh man. You know, you had mentioned that right after high school you joined the army. What made you want to join?
Necessity, superficial reasons I was trying to justify. Whenever I got there, part of me wanted to actually be there, and I did enjoy it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate the people I met, and I still appreciate taking that journey. But I think I was supposed to go be a wrestler. That's just me. But whenever you acting just to act, sometimes you take yourself outside of what you know what I mean. It's the equivalent to like a kid. It's not that serious, but like for my body, it is at the moment. Like I went and did a lot of shit, and I beat up my body in a lot of ways. And then whenever I finally figured out what I wanted to do, it's not that it was too late, but it would be way harder, a way more of an uphill mountain, and I would have to put somebody else's happiness on the line of doing that. And I'm not good with pulling the whole like this is the only thing that'll ever make me happy card on somebody. So you know what I mean. So it's a little bit of a lot of stuff, but I appreciate being in the military. It's just I felt like if I would have did what I wanted to do right, and that's the thing, man. Where I come from and where I've been raised is like you either do sports or you go to military, just in general. Like all your life, either you at home and you just living around your hood, or you in some sort of a sport. It's not you becoming some sort of a tech. You're not becoming some sort of a business person. You're not trying to be a Boy Scout. Like it was none of that. Like it wasn't like those avenues may have been there, but who was going to fund them? How was I going to get there? How was it going to be paid for? Like it was shit like that. Like even wrestling, whenever I finally started getting into wrestling, like real amateur wrestling for middle school and high school, like it was hard getting that first pair of shoes, and the first pair of shoes was only like $30. You know what I mean? So I just, you know what I mean? Oh, Knock, you cool, bro. I was just giving you hella compliments, bro. You the Fonz, my guy. Knock. Oh yeah, J-Rod, Lancey live on the pole tonight. $10 pay-per-view. Fact. Shit, it's only gonna be one person, and they're gonna buy it on accident, thinking it's something else, and then they gonna want their money back. So I don't know how far that used to be $10 is gonna get you. Tough crowd, AJ. Tough crowd. He said making McGregor money. Yeah, okay. Now you Irish too, huh? Sit your ass down, Lancey. Sit your ass down. You would have thought your ass was from Cleveland. Now you saying you from fucking Ireland, knowing damn well you Australian as hell. Sit your ass down, Lancey. Making that McGregor money, boy. You talk like damn what's his name? Shit. The chef, bruh. Gordon Ramsay. Thank you. Gordon Ramsay. Yes, that's my boy. I be telling him not. Listen, Lancey don't want it. Listen, Lancey just Lancey just don't want to do that. He's just a chicken. I don't know what to tell y'all. I told him, see, I'm gonna start antagonizing him though, right? So this is my plan though, right? So I'm gonna he sent me some pictures and I'm gonna crop his whole body out and just leave his face. And anytime I say something, I'm gonna either put up a Lampsey face or I'm gonna and refer to Lampsey, and then I'm gonna put up a face. But he sent me some fucking hilarious shit, bro. So I'm gonna get him until he decide to do this live stream series with me and hash this all out through a series of bullshit. That's the only way this gonna be fixed, AJ.
Well, you got to get him on that collector spotlight soon.
I already had him. He was number 2.
I need to check that out. I missed that one.
Lampsey out. Dark Sage was the first one. Lampsey was the second one. And then I'm about to get my boy Russ on, but I'll be thinking he'd be too busy for me. So
yeah.
I just have Pablo Picasso on. I have Funko Cop on. So I want to get everybody I can on. Obviously, I want to get Knock on. Obviously, AJ, we gonna get you on. But I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. I won't be able to see them figures. So you're gonna have to come with it. We show stuff off on the collector spotlight because I want to see it and the people want to see it. That's the only stipulation for being on the collector spotlight. You gotta show some fire, AJ.
I got some more legends over here on my wall, so right there.
Okay, all right, bro.
I got a bunch of other stuff, you know. I got some Transformers, like I'll show all that if you want me to. Fuck yeah.
Well, next I got Chunky Swole, and I had just remembered yesterday or today that I was supposed to do with him, so I'm gonna be messaging him tonight. But yeah, bro, because I wanted to get Chunky Swole and Russ on, and then I try to see about getting you and Knock on and J Rod and try to get as many people as can on, bro. If you got 1 million subs and followers and views, or you got 2, as long as you legit, you legit. I want to see your shit. You feel me?
That's why it's called the collector spotlight.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Knock, I already know you was, bro. You the Fonz, my guy. You just hey.
Yeah, like myself, you know, I got Nakama on episode 4, which is actually next Monday. Yeah, a week from now.
Okay, that'll be dope.
Yeah.
So do you plan to do a lot of people, or you plan to do it like once a week, twice a week, once a month, 2 times a year?
I made a huge list of people I want to interview right here.
Oh, okay. My guy's official.
Yeah. Like I already got this month booked for June. So like I'm proud. I mean, no, I'm not proud. I'm honored for all these people to
You can be proud, motherfucker. What you mean? Be proud, AJ.
Well, technically I'm more honored because you know
you can be proud and honored, bro. What you mean? Don't feel bad to be proud of yourself for, you know what I mean, stepping out there. And because listen, bro, asking anybody to do anything, you could always be told no and not quite understand why, because you're just trying to have a conversation. Anybody should be willing to just talk. And some people will say no, and you might not ever know why because you don't want to ask. But you know what I mean? It may not necessarily be bad either that they said no. It might be something going on. So you could be proud, bro. I'm proud of you. Shit. You got a goal. You got it going. You got a month going, and you know what I mean? You making it happen. So what you mean? What you mean, AJ? I'm proud of you, bro. Shit, if you ain't, then I will be. And everybody else is too. I ain't hearing that. It ain't like you being cocky now, bro. Like, I got everybody. I'm out here interviewing him and him, and he got these subscribers, and I'm about to do this. And whenever I go here, like, it's not, you're not doing all that. Like, I
Nah,
got
nah.
this one book. I'm proud of myself. Like, I started something and I'm seeing it through. Like, you should be proud of that, bro. Like, it's not, nobody think you not a humble guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, bro. I do appreciate that, and you're right. I am proud and honored for this new live stream to be hopefully like a huge success.
Oh yeah, bro, it will be. But listen, as you gotta understand something. This is why I'll be telling you about not getting caught up in the numbers. As long as you putting your best, like this might sound corny, but as long as you for real putting your best foot forward every time, and you know what I mean, you doing it the right way, and you preparing and you doing your shit right, and you handling yourself right, it's gonna be a success, bro. You know what I mean? My thing is listen, let me tell you this. I've interviewed a lot of people, and a lot of people kind of look at that as a number. For me, it got a number. It's that number of memory. You know what I mean? So if that's the 1 millionth memory, that's that memory in my file bank is really labeled as that's my interview with such and such, and we did this and talked about that. And if you want to, you go check it out. But I relive it all the time. I don't think that's just a number or just another person. I think that's so sick. Like, that's not cool. If you doing that with anybody, it's not cool. Like, it's a lot of people that I kind of realized the other day. It was like, I think I gotta stay up on trying to reach out to new people and make sure I stay trying to support people I am now, because I don't want to just be the guy that you was on my channel, so I started sharing your stuff whenever you was about to be on and a little bit when you was off. I want to keep sharing it, but it's hard. Like, so this is my biggest problem, right? I think Instagram fucking hates me, right? So anytime I get on Instagram, they want to show me shit from 2 days ago, 6 hours ago, and the only thing it'll show me recent is Dis Pops or Popaholic or something from Sports Center that was like 4 hours ago. But it's never nothing like, if y'all post something, it never shows me like up front. I gotta go looking at y'all pages. And then I had to go to Nakama and Russ, somebody else's channel. Oh, Timothy. I think it unsubscribed me from the channel. I was like, bro, I know I subscribed. I know I did. I could tell you what I was doing. You know what I mean? It's like, what the heck? You know what I mean? It did it to me on Instagram as well. It's like, I was just following this person. What do you mean? So, I don't know. So it's just like, I think the system be working against me, bro. That'd be my biggest fear, is that people feel like, like I kind of don't give a shit about them after we get this one episode out the way. I don't ever want anybody ever to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, yeah. Well, it has happened to me before. Not all the time, but a few times. Like, especially like with the recent stuff, like you don't see. Like, I have to go to their accounts, their pages to see the new stuff that they posted.
Yeah. Yeah, all the time. And I'll just be like, what the hell? Like, it's worse than Facebook. Like, whenever I get on Facebook, I really don't get nothing new. Like, I have to get on my desktop and click the side news feed and hit most recent, because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't show me nothing that's recent. So I haven't even been on Facebook until all this stuff happened, really. Like, I don't even think I have been sharing anything, like, or looking at, because I've been strictly on Instagram or Instagram and YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, for at least 3 or 4 weeks now. So it's just like, I don't even bother with Facebook no more, especially because most of the collectors and people I associate with now are people that's into music, or, what I mean, just creators and dreamers and stuff like that, is mostly on YouTube and IG. So,
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that's about it. I think we're gonna about wrap this up. Unless you want to talk about anything. Sorry,
No, man. Hey, Jay, I don't
bro.
even like you, bro. I don't even like you. It's cool. You just let me go. Well, listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you, buddy. You better quit enticing me and Lamsey. You better quit listen. I already be jumping down this man throat enough. He already be in my DM sending me all types of heinous, crazy stuff that y'all will never see. So listen here, pal. Don't be trying to come between me and my brother, because my foot and his ass already be coming between us enough as it is. So we don't need Joe ass throwing fuel on the fire, AJ. Other than that, I love you, brother. Keep collecting that shit. And I want to open some damn cards. Night.
Yeah, definitely.
And I appreciate you for having me on, bro. And keep doing your thing, because I'm proud of you. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna try and be in tune to all your stuff, but it's a lot of other mugs I gotta support, and I love supporting all y'all. So I'm gonna try and divide that time I got between y'all while building these model kits and making some videos equally.
No, definitely. Because I can't wait to see you open up those kits as well.
All right, bro. Yeah.
Because I always see on Funko Pop's channel, especially his newest video, like those
That's
kits,
the
man.
thing. I'm gonna be making a post tonight. As soon as we get done here, I'm gonna be finishing up this thumbnail. Me and Funko Cop is gonna be doing a live build and chill. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying live build, because the build and chill and all that lingo, that's his. So it's pretty much the same thing, but I'm gonna do it maybe here and there. But I'm gonna be on YouTube, and I know he do his thing on IG. So my first one I wanted to do, I told him I wanted to do with him, because he pretty much, like, you was inspired to do this, like we all inspire each other. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely.
hey, knock. You already know, bro. We showing them receipts, bro. Listen, knock. We gonna be in discussion soon in the group chat. We gonna be in discussions, because I want to open some packs. All right.
Yeah.
All right, AJ. I'm sorry. I get excited, bro, being around all y'all. Like, for real.
No, I mean, I get excited too, bro, because here where I'm from, I got two friends that appreciate what I collect, that we talk about, but the rest of them, they're all like, I don't know what you're talking about. So that's why I made my Instagram. I first made my Instagram and then the channel, and then definitely introduced me to all of you. And because we all have that same common interest and everything, and I love that. I met all of you. All you guys became like brothers of mine, and I love that, bro.
Well, bring your brother ass on. We need to get the hell out of here, and we need to get this on Instagram or YouTube. I'm about to see where everybody at and who the hell got some packs, because we about to open them.
Come on, people, get with it.
That's what I'm trying to say. All right. I'm gonna let you do what you do, and you can take us out, AJ. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, that's it for episode 2. I want to thank everybody for watching, and proud and honored to have Feds for the second episode.
Same here.
It's been great so far, and I can't wait to continue this with episode 3 coming out this Sunday, featuring Lamsey. See you then, bro.
Lamsey got 3. You put me at 2, knowing D-Wade was my favorite. Disrespectful. You could have put that bum on at 2. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even know me, AJ. You don't even know me anymore, man. Do you even know what's my name, man? You don't even know me. No, man. No, I'm done. I'm out.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm back in. I could never leave for law, bro.
I mean, well, I originally wanted you for episode 1 because you inspired me to do this.
I know.
You told me you didn't have time. Well, it was yesterday, yeah.
Bro, there's a lot that's going on. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on here. So, but yeah, all right, bro. I'm gonna exit the studio.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Appreciate all of y'all. Peace.